Today, we're shouting out a special sponsor relationship with Supermoon, exciting event taking place at ETH Denver. Supermoon is known for really pushing the limits and coming up with innovative ways to connect builders and founders, high impact networking stuff, experiences like this. We're really excited to share it with people. You know, we're talking all about events today, so just more great events to participate in. Good stuff.
Yeah, on that point again, just getting people together. And you're hearing this theme a lot in our conversations, the people we're collaborating with, not just because we're throwing Outer Edge LA here on March 20th to the 23rd, but also because it matters, man. It matters getting people together in person, that energy, especially coming out of like that COVID period, right, where we were separated from each other. That energy is real, man, when you get people together. And so builders, founders coming through, these experiences are going to innovate and make some amazing things happen.
Yeah, and I see some echoes or parallels with kind of what you guys are trying to put together there. Fabio is, they're taking over a Supermoon tower, and that's the iconic Denver Clocktower. Going to be there March 1st to the March 3rd. It's going to be a centerpiece of the event to be there. 3 days, and people will be kind of in this opulent setting, breathtaking views of the city skyline, lots of activities, workshops, interviews, networking breaks, got a social hour going on for people to mingle. And it's a private thing, exclusively Supermoon member sponsors and supporters. So, kind of like you're talking about, you're curating not only the entertainment and the experience, but like the people that are there, right? To make sure it's the cool crowd, right, people that can make things happen. Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of FOMO from ETH Denver. A lot of people we know are currently undergrounds, attending this weekend.
Yeah, big stuff for sure. And I don't know if you've ever seen that or been to that Clocktower in Denver. Is pretty cool. Great venue to do this.
Yeah, I haven't seen that myself, but yeah, I do have FOMO too for ETH Denver. And now Josh is going to be there. I wish I could be going too, but we did have the one of the founders of the event on last year, before the event last year. Really, it's just such an amazing story too. Like just starting from, basically a handful of people meeting in a bar, every once in a while, to like this huge event, and it's free. It's really amazing. Also, have a note here, Supermoon's they're hosting this Near House from February 26th to March 6th. And that's going to bring together leading builders, founders in the Near ecosystem. And that's kind of cool. Participants get a chance to stay together and build together. So those not building on Near, Supermoon Camp has 2 other fantastic residencies where founders can stay together for 6 days, maximizing their ETH Denver experience. So you're like, it's like, what was that MTV show?
The Real World.
The Real World. Real World ETH Denver, hanging out with the builders. I'm sure there's a lot less drama and a lot more productive things going on.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's interesting. And look, man, also just like building, especially if you're talking about like software development, it happens at all kinds of different hours. So if you're in the same place, kind of hackathon style, like you never know what's going to come out of it,
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to get together at that level with people too. Actually, shout out to Jeff. Shout out to Jeff for taking the couch. When we've stayed, we've gone on various journeys for business and some conferencing stuff, and we find a place where like, oh, oops, we don't have enough beds. You know what? Jeff's the guy. He took the hit for the team. The couch. Way to go,
dude. I'll sleep on that's my old army days, man. I'll sleep. If you tell me sleep, within 3 minutes, I'll be asleep on the floor with no pillow. It doesn't matter, man. I'll sleep anywhere.
That's pretty.
Do you have a technique you can share, Jeff? Because honestly, like I think there's some military techniques to just fall asleep under stress, right?
Yeah. You build it. It's basically just, for me at least, you just clear your mind because that's it. Because otherwise, if your mind's working right, that's what's going to keep you up, or at least with me. So you just learn to just clear your mind. And once you do that, usually sleep comes pretty quickly thereafter if you're tired, So that's how we would do it. So if I count down from 100, I'm probably not going to get out of the 90s. I'm just going to go to sleep.
Okay. I used to be really good with sleep too. Lately, I've been having issues, but I had a similar thing. I could just go to sleep on a dime. there is an app called Sleep Reset, which I tried recently. They have a three month program, and one of the key factors there is like you get really in command of your sleep by taking the sleep out. So when you're awake, getting out of the bed. So the idea is, when you get in that bed, that's for sleep. And if you're awake in the middle of the night, you don't try to sleep in the bed. You wake up until you're tired, or you get up until you're tired, you get back in there. So I think it's like a lot of it's also kind of like conditioning, right? Associative conditioning. And for Jeff there, right, it's not only associative with like a place, a bed, but like a thing, like it's just like sleep and do it, right? When the command comes, you just have to be able to sleep. See, there's a few more things about Supermoon we probably want to let people know about. They've got a startup day set to take place, got 30 plus participating VCs, including Techstars. Techstars is awesome. A lot of cool people out of that program. Prime opportunities to meet some of those influential investors, entrepreneurs in the industry. And I guess we should let people know if they want to join Supermoon in the Denver Clocktower. The 2 lucky winners will actually receive a ticket to this very special and intimate networking event. There's only 1 day left to enter. So we'll put this out on socials yet again, and people can quickly head over to our NFTLA Live Twitter, check the pinned tweet, mark their calendars, and pack their bags. Get ready to dive into the exciting world of Supermoon.
Yeah, man. And I guess, so check them out. They're at Supermoon Camp, all one word, no spaces, on Twitter. So at Supermoon Camp. And then website is just supermooncamp.com. So check it out. Sounds very cool. And again, if you haven't been over to that clock tower in Denver, really iconic setting for this iconic event. So super cool for Supermoon.